Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another podcast of One Love. This week's guest, I have one of my teammates and one of my best friends, Lauren Davenport.
What's up? In my eyes, it's kind of like an underdog mentality. You know, like, even just getting recruited is a lot harder. I would say I'm a little crazy, so, like, I like to have good times.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'll just scream out of nowhere and I'll create fun memories.
What's up, Kicker Nation? I'm your host, Amari Whiting from the One Love Show, brought to you by Center Street Media Network, where we give you full access to athlete stories on and off the court. Follow and subscribe to our journey this season. Full episodes available on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And go Cougs. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another podcast of One Love. This week's guest, I have one of my teammates and one of my best friends, Lauren Davenport.
What's up?
Lauren, we both grew up in Idaho, and so we have our little 208 connection. But Dav, just give us like a little background of yourself and how you ended up here, and yeah.
So, like she said, from Idaho Falls, Idaho, and we actually played each other in high school a couple times. Yeah. Never thought we'd be teammates, so that's kind of crazy. And then I played 2 years in Boston University, and then I just decided to enter the transfer portal, and then I ended up at BYU.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's just a little background. So.
I still remember when you were on your visit, and we went to Aubergine, and we're, like, eating and talking in the car and stuff like that. That was so fun.
No, it's really good vibes at BYU, so
yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Well, tell me, like, about your family, growing up in Idaho, like, all that stuff.
Yeah, so, I'll first say that I love Idaho. I'm, like, so grateful that I was raised there. Yeah. I think the 208 people just have that connection to where, I don't know, there's just an Idaho, like, connection, but I have I'm the oldest of 4 siblings. Yeah. My sister Paige, she's a senior. No, actually, she just graduated. She's in hair school. And then Connor's a senior. Yeah. And then I have a little brother, Cole, who's 13. He was diagnosed with Down syndrome and autism when he was born. So, he's so awesome. So, he's the light of my life. I love Cole. Yeah, I know. He's so cool. But, yeah, there's just a little bit of background about my family. I love
Cole is so smart, too. Like, literally so smart.
Well, you would never, like, think that, like, these special needs kids are that smart until you like actually get to know them, and then they're like the smartest people you know. Like, he literally is a genius. Yeah. And
do you remember when we were on the golf cart and we went to go play wiffle ball? Like, your family was in town, yes. My family was in town. We all went to that little park and just went and played wiffle ball. And was it Paige or you lost your phone?
I lost my phone,
and we're like calling it, trying to figure out where it is. And Cole found it.
Yeah. So, well, we had a golf cart. And all of us were like going across like the whole softball field trying to find my phone, and Cole was just sitting in the golf cart, and we kept calling this phone. And then all of a sudden he whips the phone out from the golf cart and he starts like screaming at all of us, and we're like, no way, Cole, you found it. Anyways, he's so cool, so I love him to death.
No, I love it. Yeah. Obviously, like, growing up in Idaho, what would you say is like I feel like every time we talk to people and we say you're from Idaho, like, everyone just gets excited. Like, it's just, like you said, it's like that connection. Yeah. But what's one thing about Idaho that has, like, carried with you? Like, in your college days?
In my eyes, it's kind of like an underdog mentality. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, like, even just getting recruited is a lot harder from
100%.
Yeah, like,
because it's Idaho, it's small town.
Like, you got to travel everywhere. Like, there's not as much exposure. So, like, just the underdog mentality, I think, is why Amber loves the Idaho kids too, because it's just you got the fight in you. Yeah. So
there's so many Idaho kids on our team.
Yeah, like this year, I think there's like 4 or 5. Yeah, we have a lot this year.
I love it. Yeah. What's one of your favorite things about playing at BYU?
Right now, I would say just like the teammates for sure. Like, I love the coaching staff. Obviously, like, I love just my whole experience that I've had at BYU, but the teammates specifically, like, I wasn't super close with my teammates at Boston. Like, I'm still good friends with them, but nowhere near like relationships where I can just like go out and hang out with, you know, like I'm here doing a podcast with you. Like, that would never have happened at Boston. So I just love having these relationships to where I can like rely on one another and like feel like I can go to you guys. So I just love that.
Well, and I feel like it's like almost a thing where I don't like have to have a social battery for it. You know what I mean? No. All the time during the summer, everyone just came over and we just laid and watched movies because we're so sore from workouts.
Well, and like even during the season, like for the people who play sports, like you know that you can get tired and you don't want to see people. Like it gets to that point, but like for me, like going to a place like BYU and seeing the people that we see every day just makes it so much easier. And like they're actually people that I respect and like I love and I just enjoy being around. So that's like really helpful.
I love it. Yeah. So that's sick. Obviously last season was your first season, you know, playing with us. What was like your funnest, your funniest on court, off the court moment that you had?
Well, I had a ton of fun. I would say I'm a little crazy, so like I like to have good times.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I'll just scream out of nowhere and I'll create fun memories. But honestly, my funnest memory, which I'm sure maybe a couple other teammates will say if they come on, was beating Baylor.
Yes.
Like just the locker room environment that we had after the game, and then like that was actually the game I told them down there, but I went up to block a layup. And then this girl's elbow came right back down my face and split my eye open. And now I have stitches. Or, well, I had stitches, but now I have a scar. But
then you came back and played.
Yeah, I came back and played. And it was so fun.
And that was the game that, like, no one thought we would win one.
No.
They were ranked, like, 18.
Well, we weren't even doing good.
We were doing so bad.
Like, I think we lost, like, 4 game streaks.
We were literally on a streak. It was
bad.
Like... Amber, I remember she was in the locker room and she was like, why not? Like, why not? And
right.
So then we all just came out and just like guns ablazing. I knocked that girl's tooth out. That was the game I knocked her tooth out.
5 seconds left in the game and her tooth literally flew out.
Okay. I was like at half court, like running the time down. There was like 20 seconds. We're up 10. No, we're up like 12.
It was kind of unnecessary.
It was stupid.
It was unnecessary.
And she went for the ball and kind of like got me when she went.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, so I dove for the ball because I knew I was going to get in trouble if I got a turnover.
Yeah.
And then I just hit her and she hit the floor. And on the replay, you could see the like white tooth just
It literally flies. It's like going 90 miles an hour.
That was so bad. Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah.
This year, like, what are you excited about with the team? Like, what are some of your goals?
I think from last year, like, it's a completely different team.
100%.
Both like relationships wise and like actually on court. Like I think relationship wise I still have a good relationship with everyone. I do miss Lauren Gustin. Like she's
so fun,
one of my best friends for sure. But this year like we just have so much talent I think in every spot, and like we're very versatile and like we can like interchange play 5 guards. Like I think that this year we'll also be able to just run the floor a ton, so like I'm super excited about that. So
I feel like our defense this year is better than last year.
Oh my gosh, 100%.
Like
I actually think so. Well, because like we have more Idaho players. Like we have the 208 grit. Like I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel like just like our scramble is like it's insane.
Well, like when me and you pressure, like up the court, it's good.
Obviously growing up, like you talked about, you played high school basketball, but did you ever play any other sports like as a kid or even in high school?
Yeah, I played volleyball 3 out of my 4 years of high school.
Oh, no way.
My junior year, I kind of quit because my coach gave me an ultimatum that I could either go to Lake Powell or I could play volleyball, and I chose Lake Powell. So I just quit volleyball that year. And then I came back and they wanted me senior year, so I still got to go to Lake Powell senior year. So that was super fun.
That is so fun.
I love volleyball. I miss it.
Yeah.
I was pretty good at it, so I would love to just go back and play every once in a while.
When did you know that you wanted to play like basketball? Like, did you know you want to play basketball in college, or it just kind of happened?
No, like it just kind of happened. I think like I got some recruits just kind of like reaching out of like whatever, and I was like, oh, like this could be like a thing. And then for sure, like end of my sophomore year, like is when like things started kind of rolling. And then junior year is like when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go play basketball in college. So.
Yeah, so you really didn't know that you wanted to.
No, it wasn't ever a thing.
That was during COVID, yeah? Like that was. Yeah. So was your recruiting process during COVID? Like, how was that?
It was terrible. It was so bad. Like I couldn't really go on visits. Like I literally committed to Boston University over a Zoom call before ever visiting. Like, I never visited Boston University.
Like, not on campus.
And then a double whammy on top of that. Like, I had trusted the coach, and then I went to go out there to start my freshman year, and she left. And so I played under a coach that I just
didn't know.
No, I didn't know. So those 2 years at Boston were definitely tough, but no regrets, right? Like, I learned a lot. So
what do you think is the biggest difference, like, between Boston and Utah? Like, like, take basketball out of it. Like, what was like coming back to Utah, was it like, oh, this is way different, or a shock to Boston?
Going to Boston was a culture shock. Like, I learned so much. Like, I met so many new people, like, just socially. Like, I just learned so much, and I'm so glad that I got out of the bubble to learn those things. And it changed me, honestly, for the better. Like, I feel like I'm such a good person because I have learned those things.
100%.
But it's nice to be able to come back home and, like, just live the West Coast vibes and, like, be around my people. That's super, super awesome. So.
Is that, like, do you think that, like, with your journey to BYU, like, you think that being able to get outside the bubble and see the world like that has helped you in this sense?
Yes, 100%. I don't think I'd be near the same person I am today if I didn't do that. And I know for a fact that, like, it sucked, but, like, God put me in that path to really help me and, like, make me learn these things that now I need. And, like, it's just shaped me for the better. So I'm super grateful. Yeah, sure. I'm so grateful that I did that. So,
obviously we talked about your brother. Would you say that he is, like, your motivation or your one love? Like,
yeah, he's always been, like, 1000%. Like, he's my best friend. Like, he can't really talk because he does have the autism, but he just, like, he can sense, like, when you're sad or, like, super happy, and he just matches, like, your vibe for everything. If you're sad, like, he'll just give you a hug. Like, I was so young. It was, like, high school, and he didn't know what was going on, but I was just upset one day, and I was just crying, and I just remember him coming up and just literally giving me a hug, and it was just so cute, and, like, he's seriously just the light of my life. 100%.
That's so cute. Is that what pushed you to play basketball? Is that your why, would you say?
Yeah. Like, for BYU, we had to write down our whys this year, and he really is, like, my why for everything. Like, I love him to death. So
that's so cute. And he comes a lot of the games.
Yeah, he came last game, and now I have, like, this little Down syndrome posse that, like, comes to the games. It's
my
so
gosh.
cute.
Are you kidding?
Yes. So I'll have, like, three just little Downs kids that just love me, and, like, we'll all come together, and, like, I love them all. So if anyone's seeing this, come to games. If you have Down syndrome kids, and I'll be you guys' best friends.
I love that. That's so cute. Obviously we're wearing the shirts.
208.
Tell us a little bit about how you started this, why you started this.
So I launched 208 in September.
208's the Idaho area code.
So that's just kind of, the logo just kind of brings me back to, like, where I'm from and stuff. And then on the back of the shirt, it says supporting women's sports is cool, which is just, I think, very complimentary of what's been going on in women's sports lately. And just how we're finally getting, you know,
the recognition, the love.
that we deserve. Like, I love, it's the Caitlin Clark effect too.
100%.
So, like, super grateful for all of that. And then I just found it's a time to where I should start something on my own and try to get the word out there. So
no, I love it. And I feel like a lot of people, like, you've been able to share it, and I've seen so many people, like, whether if it's on our team or even just coming to games, like, having no, like, actually quite a few people have, like, reached out and been like, this is awesome. Like, anyone who's gone is like, I literally love it. Like, the message and everything. Like, I had this little girl come to, 2 games ago, and she made a sign with, like, my number on it. She's wearing the 208 sweatshirt, and, like, it's just so cool to, like, see my product out there on people and be like, that's awesome. Well, Bryce Hall, did he not?
Yeah.
He was at, like, a football game?
Yeah, I met him at a football game, and then he wanted to support him and his girlfriend, so it was super cool.
I freaking love that.
Yeah, no, it was really nice of them.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
What's your goal for this? Like, is this what you want to do? Like,
honestly, no. Like, it's not what I want to eventually do, but I do think it's
fun.
Something on the side that I can, like, help spread the word and like, you know, but No, definitely retail is not my go-to.
Yeah.
No,
but I think it's sick, especially during college. I feel like lots of people have merch, lots of people like have something that like their family wears or their friends wear, but this is like something that's like universal almost.
Yeah.
And I think that like it honestly is really sick.
And like I love that, like when I see like a man wearing this stuff, I'm like, okay, that's cool, because then it's like we're like the movement is like for like both genders, like it's awesome just like seeing men wear it too, like that's really cool to me. So.
Obviously, like we have basketball every day, working 9 to 5.
Literally.
But what are you doing outside of that? Like what keeps you like sane during the season?
Yeah, I would say one thing that keeps me sane is my girlfriend Avery. She's super cool. She's actually sitting right over there, so that's gonna be awkward now, but she's super cool and I'm super happy that I met her. Yeah. And she's beautiful. That's also cute. As well. So
how long have you guys been together?
6 months on the 30th. So like 5.5 months. That's so nothing crazy, but it's been super awesome so far.
I love it.
And I'm so excited to where it can go. So yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah. No. I'm with you on that one. Hey, it's fine, I
promise. Okay. Are you like superstitious? Like before games, like do you have a routine?
Yes.
Yeah? I literally do you actually shower, like shower?
Full on everything.
Everything
like,
shower.
I have to shower. Like I have to get my curls somewhat right before a game. Else I just like I need to shower. I need to brush my teeth. I need to feel clean.
Brush your teeth.
Everything. I brush my teeth like 5 times a day. Like I literally brush my teeth. You can ask Avery.
It's after every meal. Like she'll have like one snack and she's
like
brush your teeth.
Yes, like I literally have to brush my teeth after like anytime I eat. Like I just feel gross if I don't brush my teeth. So,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And now you're rocking the one leg sleeve.
Yeah. The one leg sleeve.
Kind of fun.
Yeah.
You used to do long sleeve. Do you still do long sleeve? I haven't.
Only for the gray uniforms. Everything else I just wear short sleeve, and then I have my one leg sleeve.
Your one leg sleeve.
Yeah. So
that just was like for fun, or are you like?
Yeah, why not? I mean, senior year, I might as well just try something new. So yeah.
And we do spray tans.
Have to. It's necessary.
Me and Dad went 50-50 on a spray tan machine this summer.
Yeah.
It was this summer, yeah?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
We literally
not too long, but
yeah. We literally bought a tent, the little gun, the product.
I'm actually really good at spray tans, so if you guys need a spray tan, just let me know.
Our team hasn't hopped up. Well, some of them have.
Yeah.
But not all of them have hopped on the wave yet because it's not winter.
Yeah, they'll hop on the wave.
Once they see what we look like in the white uniforms, they'll be knocking at your door.
Yes, I know. Because you get those pictures back and you're like, holy shit.
Literally, it's
like, you are so white.
You're just pale.
Yeah, it's bad.
Especially here, like,
yeah,
winter lasts for ages.
I know. So, yeah, spray tans.
What? Actually, like, in the weight room, when you'll, like, play songs and stuff like that, you have good music taste. Like, really good music taste.
Yeah.
What are, like, some artists or just songs in general that you're listening to?
Careless Whisper. George Michael. I love Careless Whisper.
Talk about the walkout you did.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like at BYU we do like intros for the men's and women's basketball team.
Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
Madness, whatever.
So like every girl on our team got to pick like their intro song to like walk out to, and I chose Careless Whisper. And I'm, like, walking up the stage, and I, like, slowly take my jersey off, and I, like, whip it into the crowd.
She had a shirt underneath. So,
I didn't have a shirt underneath, but it was
she
just
whips
funny.
into the crowd, and everyone's, like, going crazy, like, oh, my gosh, like, this is insane. And you just see Dab over there, like, give it back, give it back.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I'm just, like, off the rails.
It just
like,
was whatever. We all kept it from Coach because we knew that Amber
she would have shut it down. She would have shut it down.
Amber would be like, no, you're not doing that.
Yeah, exactly. It was so funny.
Just seeing her face, I remember looking back and watching, and she was like, I was like, oh.
She laughed about it after, so.
She was dead. It was so funny.
It was hilarious.
But yeah, Careless Whisper, I feel like we hear that pretty often.
Yeah.
In the weight room.
I do love alternative music.
Yeah.
So, just like, I don't know, Sticky Fingers, that type of, like, a little bit of reggae.
Yeah.
You know, that type of stuff. So
fire.
Yeah.
Dav also loves cars.
I love cars.
She pulls up in a new car every game day.
Yeah. Shout out to my mentor. He's super cool.
She's driving like a purple Porsche. Right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was a GT3 RS. But my mentor is just, he's super humble. And he's just sometimes let me drive his cars. And he's been so awesome. And I'm super grateful for him and what he's done for me. But every game day that we've had so far, I take one of his cars. I drove his pink GT4 RS and his purple GT3 RS, but he has quite the collection.
How many cars does he have?
A lot.
Yeah, and you just get to pick what one?
Kinda.
Sometimes
some of them are
are
manual, so I can't drive them.
Oh no.
But he's just so awesome and like
that's so
like,
fun.
Yeah, he's just so cool. I love him.
You used to have what car?
I used to have a Dodge Charger SRT.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really
really
fun car. But
and then
winter's
you switched
coming.
up and got a truck.
Yeah, winter's coming. It's not good. Like now I have like a brand new Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah, but that's
I decked it out. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. So I'm a big car person.
I remember when you got your last car.
Mm-hmm.
And you came to our house. And you're like, you want to ride in it? And so I think there's like 3 of us here. We all got in it. And you're like, vroom. It was so sick. Like, it literally feels like a roller coaster.
Your mom later told me that she was like praying. She was praying for our safety when I took you guys out for a ride.
Are you
serious? That's so funny. Yeah, but I'm a good driver.
You are a good driver.
I just like to go fast.
I think I would honestly say you, or honestly probably just you, is like the best driver on the team. Well, I haven't gotten a car with Camry.
Yeah, she drives like a Mitsubishi or whatever though.
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say you. I don't
appreciate it. I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, you're welcome. I'm probably last.
Yeah, you're not the best driver.
I'm not a good driver.
Hey, at least you know it though.
I'm not a good driver, but like,
yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. Doesn't matter. Your senior season. How are you feeling about it?
It like hits me sometimes.
It kind of makes me sad.
Yeah, it like hits me sometimes for sure. I'm definitely gonna be super sad, but I'm excited to kind of move on type thing too. Like move on with my life. Maybe go play overseas or something.
That'd be
like
sick.
I know. So I'm really sad, but I'm also like excited at the same time. But I know I will miss the program and like everything it gave to me. So yeah.
That'll be sick. Playing overseas, like, has that been a dream since you've gotten to college?
The past couple years, it's definitely been something where I'm like, okay, like I could go do this, like even just 1 year to like see if I love it and like have that experience under my belt and then like see where I go from there. But even just 1 year.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Make good money from playing the sport you love. Like, why
exactly. Yeah. For sure.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of One Love and hanging out with me and my bestie, Lauren Davenport. I'll see you guys next time. Check us out on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.